G'day mates and welcome to the Halo MCC PC mod showcase, where today we have some epic mods from the Nexus to check out. Let's begin. Our first mod is one that makes me feel calm in a hostile environment, one that makes me want to sip a cup of tea and stare out the window. This is Rainy Tempest. This mod modifies the map Tempest, changing the environment and adds rain as well as a veil of fog towards the edge of the map. While these changes are minor, it actually adds more in-game effects like taking cover in the thin veil or being distracted by the rain, so on. I also believe that these additions adds on to the overall atmosphere of the map, adding a bit of mystery and depth to the surrounding Forerunner structures. Definitely check out this mod and let me know what you think of it. This next mod is one that I thought that was really overhyped, but then I tried it for myself and I thought,
hey, that's pretty good.
This is Halo Reached Evolved. This mod evolves your gameplay into something like Halo Combat Evolved. You no longer have armor abilities, but you have increased speed. The DMR has now become the timeless battle rifle. It's funny, I did not know how much people did not like the DMR until I started showcasing mods. Moving on, the assault rifle now has 60 rounds in its clip, and it doesn't have accuracy, aka bloom. Now this actually feels like the rifle from CE. Now this next bit I had seen on Discord, and my goodness, is it scarier in person. This is the Golden Elite wielding both an energy sword and shield. When I saw this, my reaction was, I honestly couldn't aim properly with that thing running at me. Now this is definitely a good mod to have if you want to make your Reach campaign even more challenging in a different way. I can now see why a lot of people were talking about this mod. Now moving on to a smaller mod, one that has chaotic and insane power. This is the Falcon Gunship mod. Now calling this version of the Falcon overpowered is a bit of an understatement. This vehicle has several different weapon systems. This vehicle has a high-powered machine gun, strongest out of any mod I have seen so far. It is scary to see how destructive this weapon is, and we're only getting started. Next is the rocket attachments from the Rocket Warthog turret, but this is even more devastating and insane to see being fired from a Falcon. But it gets even more insane than just rockets. This Falcon has now been fitted and equipped with the Saber missiles for an even more powerful punch to enemy vehicles. And finally, to top it off, it has a Gauss cannon for a more accurate projectile to hit targets from a distance. Now, you know why calling this Falcon overpowered is an understatement. The amount of firepower in one vehicle is insane, plus the fact that you can carry passengers, making this Falcon variant even more deadly than ever. After reviewing something so insane, we are going to dial down a bit and check out this week's reshade. This is Reach Remastered. This reshade enhances the graphics of Reach while maintaining its original artwork, and does it by doing the following: adding god rays to give more light as well as shadows, Technicolor to increase the saturation of your surroundings, clarity to improve the focus of your gun, characters and environment, gamma gain to add more brightness to lights within game, tone map to add more depth and feel to the surrounding models and environment. This reshade is truly stunning, and I just can't believe how insanely good this looks. While the lighting may be a bit too dark or too bright in some moments, it is still very impressive. Definitely go and check out this reshade for yourself. Now this next mod came out of nowhere, but the Rejected Shotgun has created a step that is one massive step for the modding community. This is Extinction. Massive vehicle combat. Combining all the vehicles that he has been working on into an ultimate mod, there are already some great Forge maps made using this mod. One map being an escort map, where one team defend and escort a scarab, while the other team has to destroy and prevent the other team from reaching the end of the trench, which becomes insanely fun to play with the vehicles that you can pilot at your disposal. A very new map that someone has made is the Grunt Arena. This fighting pit where you fight to death as Spartans, elites, hunters, jackals, and grunts. Though in saying that, I kinda messed up and I was kinda stuck as an elite during this footage. But regardless, this game mode got pretty insane when everyone is a hunter and you're the only elite in the pit, but that small issue aside, this game mode was still pretty fun. The next map is one that some people may already seen. This is Chaos Canyon. Having two main cruisers, one Covenant and one UNSC, which have hangars that you can fly vehicles in and out of. Ground vehicles below the ships if that's how you want to travel, but I highly recommend using a flying vehicle. This map can become so insane, so chaotic, with scarabs walking towards the UNSC frigate, or longswords dropping nukes. Even that moment strategizing with the team was insanely fun, as well as doing the plan itself and traveling in these vehicles, making it just feel so cinematic and immersive. I can see that this project Rejected Shotgun was working on is a combination of all his previous works that he has shared combined into one ultimate mod. Out of all of the mods I have checked out, I highly recommend to go and install this mod if you haven't yet and play it with your mates. Now, after reviewing that last mod with so much crazy and chaotic power, we need to wind it down a bit and cool off with some chilled vibes. This mod is Night World. This mod takes Forge World and shifts the time to the coolness of night. I feel like this mod is underrated due to the simple change, but exploring this map again at night has taught me that this would make for some very spooky and insane infection maps. Not only that, but it also would allow vehicles with headlamps to have an impact on gameplay, allowing you to have advantage or disadvantage, but it also would allow those who enjoy stealth to be in their prime within the darkness. I recommend giving this mod a go and seeing for yourself the difference darkness has on this map. So with this examination of some sweet new mods, this will be the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see each and every single one of you mates later.